seems to me like they want us to be afraid, man. Maybe we just like being afraid. Maybe we just so used to it at this point that it's just a part of us, part of our culture. Security alert on orange. It's been on orange since '01, G. I mean, what's up, man? Can a brother get yellow, man? Just for like 2 months or something? Goddamn. Sick of that.
Sometimes everyone isn't really everyone. Like when people say, everyone's on the internet. Because the truth is, for each person that can get online, there are two that can't. And when you look closer, that everyone looks even less like everyone. In some places, it's more like 1 in 1,000. In others, it's 1 in 10,000. And in some places, no one's online at all. But what if there was a way to light up the entire globe and finally make all the world's information accessible to all of the world's people? Well, even though today 1 in 3 kids can't get to a real secondary school, everyone could have secondary school come to them. In places where there aren't enough doctors, everyone could be helped by doctors in other places. Farmers everywhere could start using better weather data, so everyone could enjoy a bigger harvest. And because small businesses that are on the internet grow twice as fast, everyone could create new opportunities for everyone. But how do we bring affordable internet to everyone? Maybe finding an answer starts with looking somewhere new. Like up, and trying something different. Like balloons. Yep, that's right, balloons. Because it turns out that if you use balloons, it's faster and easier and cheaper to give everyone the internet than it is to give some people the internet. That's why we're giving it a try, and why there's hope that someday soon, everyone really will mean everyone.
Yep, so if you guys are like me, you have one of two thoughts immediately.
What's your contingency plan?
Contingency plan?
Your backup plan. You gotta have some kind of backup plan, right?
No, we don't have a backup plan. This is
And
it.
this is the best that you could, that the government, the U.S. government can come up with? I mean, you're NASA for crying out loud. You put a man on the moon. You're geniuses. You're the guys that think his shit up. I'm sure you got a team of men sitting around somewhere right now just thinking shit up and somebody backing them up. You telling me you don't have a backup plan? That these 8 Boy Scouts right here, that is the world's hope? That's what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Oh.
You and I in a little toy shop, buy a bag of balloons for the money we've got, set them free at the break of dawn, till one by one they were gone. Back at base, box in the software, flash the message, something's out there, floating in the summer sky. 99 red balloons go by.
So yeah, but then so I decided to look into a little bit, and then I came over and I found this article. And this is actually pretty long. I'll leave a link to it. It's pretty interesting. And basically, it's talking about, can we trust Google with the stratosphere? And basically, they're gonna get these what they're calling balloons, which are some people are calling something similar to unmanned drones, and they want to put them super high up in the air and put them all over the world, and that's how they're gonna get people internet. Now, straight away, I mean, we all got to put it out there, because you can't help but question this. If we've got all these damn satellites out in space, then what the hell do we need a bunch of balloons for? I mean, let's point out the elephant in the room. That's a little weird. But, check this out. So this is basically a little thing of what this little balloon looks like, and apparently they're going to want thousands of these all over the planet. Okay? And it's over here, and it's talking about this thing. It's called Project Loon, you know, as in balloon, or as I would say, as in Looney Tunes. But yeah, so I'm scrolling through, and I'm scrolling through, and I just need you guys to bear with me, because like I said, this is a super long article. I do advise that you guys take a minute and check it out. It is pretty damn interesting. And so, look, I get right here, and it tells you right here that the Loon balloons and their flight control systems are specially built by Raven Aerostar. So, and it says that they also do stuff for NASA. So I'm like, okay, I wonder I wonder what information there is out there about this Raven Aerostar thing. So then I jump over here. And look what you see right here at the beginning. Oh, let me go back. Hold on. Look at that. Gathering intelligence. It's the very first thing you see on the page where they're trying to set a worldwide thing for the internet. Right? Intelligent radar systems. Okay? Integrated logistics supports. Okay? Talking about missions. Strategic defense. Okay? That's what this company is doing. Alright, so needless to say, I found out that it was pretty interesting that this company does not just work with NASA, it works directly with the Department of Defense. And as you can see, a lot of the stuff that it does has to do with gathering intelligence. Is anybody not freaking shocked by this? Because I'm even though I am shocked, I'm just like, yeah, like we already knew, right? So that was pretty interesting. So I'm like, hey, let me see if I can go a little, dig a little deeper into this. And because I'm just curious like that, I'm like, I wonder who owns this company. So as you can see here, this article right here is saying what Sri Lankans must know about George Soros. Now you're wondering, well, what is he doing there? Well, when I was scrolling through the little searches on who owns Raven Aerostar, according to this Lanka web and the Sri Lankans, it's George Soros. All right. And, you know, obviously when I see this, and I'm going to leave a link to this because it's got a list of all the stuff that you need to know about George, a lot of stuff you need to know about George Soros. And I think it's important that you know who this man is. But according to them, he owns this thing. Now, I didn't know if I believed that. So I had to double check it. And then I jumped over here. So I found this site. And in the description, it talks about how he's buying this Aerostar company. I don't remember exactly where it is. I've been holding out to release this for a couple of days because this is some pretty bombshell news. I haven't heard anything about this before, and I wanted to make sure that you guys got this and share this with people. But if you go through and you look through all this crap that George Soros owns, and somewhere in here, it does talk about him buying either all or some of this Aerostar company that's going to put internet all over the world. Now, just to give y'all, to give y'all an example right here, if y'all think y'all want to talk about psyops and being too big to understand, I'm just gonna scroll through some of this real quick. And I'm going to give you an idea of everything this man owns and everything he's got his fingers in. And then you start to understand how he's pulling the strings on a good chunk of the stuff that's happening on this planet. Now check this out and prepare to be completely freaking mind blown. Okay, now you've got it right here. Sounds like something a rich dude would have. Countrywide Financial Group. Okay. National Oil Wells. Okay. Peabody Energy. But then look, now we're in Vimpel Communications, right? Oh, and here's the Garmin Limited, his aerospace company, right? Dick's Sporting Goods, that's right. Soros is into that too. TerraStar Corporation, right? Research in Motion, right? AREN Group, more oil and equipment stuff. Maritime Carriers, Wynn Resorts, Far America Pharmacy Company, right? iShares, right? Brocade Communication Systems, iShare SP Europe 350, Bally Technologies, Mindray Medical, Abercrombie and Fitch, Blockbuster Incorporated, MoneyGram, Quest Software, Sirius Radio, Cash America International, Hilltop Holdings, XR Corp, Navtep Corp, Seagate Technology, Symbios Financial Group, LCA Vision, QLogic, Power Integrations, and just Colgate Palmolive, Procter and Gamble, Sigma Designs, WellPoint, Wuxi Pharmatech, I'm Clone Systems. Really? Imagine what that is. I mean, I'm just scrolling through. I mean, just look at all this stuff. Sierra Wireless, Continental Communications, InfoSpace, Thermo Fisher Scientific, Playtex, eBay, Target, MKS Instruments, XM Satellite Radio. All right, look at RF Micro Devices, Advanced Energy Industries, Hercules Incorporated, Silver Standard Resources, Scientific Group, Amazon, Infocus, NASDAQ 100, Green Mountain Coffee. I mean, look at all this stuff, y'all. He owns Motorola. I mean, look at all this. Fossil, Intel. I mean, he's got his hands in everything. Kodak, Superconductor, Prepaid Legal. I mean, look at all this crap this man has his hands in. Safeway. I mean, this dude has his hands in Mattel, right? Dollar Thrifty Automotive Group. I mean, y'all can go through, and I'm not even gonna Macy's, and I'm just gonna stop right there. If you think your brain was getting too fried by a psyop, this man is stupid rich and he owns chunks of all this stuff, right? And the list goes on and on. And I mean, can you imagine that one dude has that much control over all this stuff? And now he's going to be owning the company, or at least a chunk of the company, that's supposed to be giving information to everybody on the planet. Go back and read that Sri Lankan thing and find out who this man is, right? It's so this is some pretty crazy news. If y'all know anything about who George Soros is, this is a dude who owns just everything. He dabbles in everything, and when you talk to the players of the couple of elite who are running shit, that's this dude right here. All right, so as far as I can tell, I think this may be the most bombshell story that I've ever ran. And I'm telling y'all need to spread this out to the masses, because that is so incredibly insane. I am sitting here beside myself. And y'all can't imagine that I've been sitting on this for 2 days. So that's it. There's your little Google Balloon internet program. And you can take that information however you want, but there's only one way to spell that, and it ain't good. That's it, guys. I'm going to hit y'all with a bunch more stories today. I think all of them are going to be interesting, so I hope y'all stay tuned. This is by far the biggest one, but I wanted to get it out to you as soon as possible. So you guys stay close. I'll talk to you soon, all right? Take care.